Hi, and welcome to my channel. I'm Shelly, and I am so happy that you're here. I want to welcome my old subs and my new subs and anybody else in between. Thank you, thank you, thank you for being here. Please, if you like what you see, subscribe, like, share a comment, make a comment. Maybe there's something you want to see. Maybe there's something you want to talk about. Let me know. Okay, let's get into this. Last week, I did a video on how to reinvent yourself. Today's video is on how to maintain your progress on reinventing yourself. So I'm going to give you some tips here. The first one that I find is really important. This is about in your daily life, you need to practice these three things. Consistency, 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 consistency. It is key. Consistency is key in life. It doesn't matter what you're doing. If you are not consistent, I'm sorry to say. Um, You have to be consistent in, weight loss. You have to be consistent in keeping your house clean. You have to be consistent in going to work. If you don't consistently go to work, you don't have a job. If you don't consistently clean your house, you have a filthy house. If you don't consistently maintain healthy eating patterns, then you become overweight and unhealthy. So, consistency. If you want to start a YouTube channel, you have to be consistent in posting. Anything you do requires consistency. So you must practice consistency. You have created new habits to achieve reinventing yourself. So you must consistently practice those new habits. Number two, set reminders. These reminders can be on your phone, your computer. You can even write them down. I don't personally use my computer for that. I carry around I love this thing. It's big. Not everybody enjoys them, but I carry around a nice big planner. And it's big because I can write down everything that I need to write down. So you can write it down. You can post it on your refrigerator if you need to. You can tie a string around your finger. I've heard that before. But you need to set reminders to maintain the habits that you've created to reinvent yourself. Number three, create a supportive environment. If your environment is not supportive of the new you, you will not be successful. And that is a fact, I'm sorry to say. So if you want to, here I go back to this. If you want to lose weight, you have to be consistent, set reminders, and create a supportive environment. And that supportive environment can be getting rid of all the cookies in your kitchen so that you don't get up and in the middle of the night and go and have the munchies with the cookies. Now, that's not something that I do. I don't eat in the middle of the night. Never do it. My husband, however, he does, and he's gained 20 pounds, I think. He was complaining about that. But anyway, so if you don't make it easy to get, if you have to get up in the middle of the night and you want a cookie and they're not there, but there's an apple, so you're going to eat an apple. You're not going to get in your car and drive to an all-night convenience store to get a cookie. However, there are some people that may do that, but I will not. So create a supportive environment. Create an environment that supports what you are working to build. Okay, so next is continually setting new goals. Look forward and achieve goals. And once you achieve a goal, set another goal. I'm going to give you an example. This is about travel. So if you notice, there's a theme here, travel and weight, things that are important to me. So when I would sit down in January and I would plan my year, this is what I wanted to do. This is where I wanted to go. This is how I wanted to do it. I would put it in my big book over here, the dates, and I would start making reservations as I went. This was more about money than it was about planning because I have ADHD. I'm going to be honest with you. I am all over the place. So consistency is something I struggle with, and here we are. But so I would set these goals. Okay, I want to go here. I want to do that. And once I reach that goal, I set another goal. It's the same way with weight or the same way with anything in life. So if I set a goal wait, I wanted to lose 10 pounds. Once I reached that goal, I set another goal so that I would have something to look forward to. Moving on. Number 2, under this one, is stay flexible. Adjust your goals as you grow and change. Now, okay, go back to weight. If you wanted to lose 50 pounds and you've lost 50 pounds, do you want to maintain that 50 pounds or do you want to adjust and be flexible and set another goal? Again, it's a personal preference, but stay flexible. Flexibility in life is extremely important. Life is fluid. Life is constantly moving. And if you are stiff to the point that you're rigid and you won't change and be flexible, you're going to break. If you're not flexible, you break. Life is fluid. Now, I'm not saying that you need to scrap your morals or anything like that. I'm just saying that maybe you should consider being a little more flexible and fluid in life. Just a little observation. Number 3, milestones. Celebrate them. Celebrate your milestones. Have you maintained a habit for 1 month? Oh, that's absolutely wonderful. Set something that you give yourself a little reward. Doesn't have to be huge. It could be a walk in the park. It could be a day trip to wherever near you. It could be whatever you want it to be. But celebrate the milestones in your life. This will boost your morale and it reinforces your commitment to the new you and to your habits. Okay? So the next thing I want to say is stay motivated and inspired. And how you would do that would be to, number 1, keep learning. You never quit learning as long as you're alive. I learn something new just about every day. Some good, some bad. So keep learning, stay motivated and inspired. Number 2, seek inspiration. And I seek inspiration in podcasts, books, YouTube. I'm on YouTube all the time. I'm seeking inspiration from people who've lost weight, people who are working to build their YouTube channels. YouTube is a wealth of information. So seek inspiration through these things, and it will help you to stay motivated. Number 3 is to reflect on your journey and how far you've come. This is important. You need to be grateful for how far you've come. You cannot constantly, I'm sorry, my nose is itchy. You cannot constantly dwell on, well, that's not good enough. I've come this far, but I suck because I'm not this far. No, stop it. Stop it now. That's self-destructive behavior, and you don't need it. Throw it out. What you need is to be thankful and grateful for where you're at today and move from there. Always looking forward, never looking backward. Okay? Never looking backward. Some people, that's hard to do, but you need to concentrate on that. Reflect on your journey, be grateful for where you're at, be thankful for the progress you've made, and keep moving forward. Progress is slow. Number 4, practice self-compassion. Be kind to yourself. For God's sake, be kind to yourself. If you are having negative self-talk, if you are beating yourself down, no one else needs to do it for you. Think about it. If you would you talk to your child that way? Would you talk to your husband that way? Would you talk to your parents that way? Would you beat your loved ones down the way that you beat yourself down? Simple question. Would you do it? No, you probably wouldn't. And if you would, that's a whole nother video. We're not going there. But to be honest with you, negative self-talk has no place in your life and it needs to go, and it needs to go immediately. In order for you to maintain the habits that you have created, that you use to reinvent yourself, you must get rid of negative self-talk. Love yourself. And I'm not talking about being arrogant. I'm not talking about being conceited or any of that stuff. I'm talking about genuinely love yourself. Support yourself. You can be your own worst enemy, to be honest, and you shouldn't be. Reinventing yourself is not easy. You need to start with being completely honest with yourself. Some people can't do that. People have a hard time with that. But you need to do some soul searching, and you need to be honest with yourself. You need to understand who you are. When I was raising my daughter, and I still to this day, I would tell her, you have to know who you are. Know who you are. How are you going to react to a situation? How do you feel about that? Know yourself. Very, very important. You want to get to know other people, but you never bother to get to know yourself. Get to know yourself. Reinventing yourself can happen at any age. You can do it at any age, and you can do it as many times as needed. And I want you to know, if you're 50 and over, I need you to know this. You're not alone. You may feel lost, but you're not alone. There are a whole generation of us that have been where you're at or are where you're at today. Reinvent yourself, align your life with who you want to be. I hope that this video encouraged you, and I hope that you're well today. I want to thank you for being here. Guys, have a great day.